Hey, thanks for watching and tuning in. This is Shante, and this video is going to be about signs that you're secretly an introvert. So, think you can spot an introvert in a crowd? Think again. Although the stereotypical introvert may be the one at the party who's hanging out alone by the food table fiddling with an iPhone, the social butterfly can just as easily have an introverted personality. People are frequently unaware that they're introverts, especially if they're not shy, because they may not realize that being an introvert is more than just cultivating time alone. Instead, it can be more instructive to pay attention to whether they're losing or gaining energy from being around others, even if the company of friends give them pleasure. Introversion is a basic temperament, so the social aspect, which is what people focus on, is really a small part of being an introvert. It affects everything in your life. Despite the growing conversation around introversion, it remains a frequently misunderstood personality trait. As recently as 2010, the American Psychiatric Association even considered classifying introverted personality as a disorder by listing it in the Diagnostic and Statistics Manual. But more and more introverts are speaking out about what it really means to be a quiet type. You find small talk incredibly cumbersome. That's the first thing. Introverts are notoriously small talk phobic, as they find idle chatter to be a source of anxiety, or at least annoyance. For many quiet types, chit-chat can feel disingenuous. Let's clear one thing up. Introverts do not hate small talk because we dislike people. We hate small talk because we hate the barrier it creates between people. 2. So the second thing is that you can go to parties but not to meet people. If you're an introvert, you may sometimes enjoy going to parties, but chances are you're not going because you're excited to meet new people. At a party, most introverts would rather spend time with people they already know and feel comfortable around. If you happen to meet a new person that you connected with, great, but meeting people is rarely the goal. 3. You often go alone in a crowd. 4. Networking makes you feel like a phony. 5. You've been called too intense. 6. You're easily distracted. 7. Downtime doesn't feel unproductive to you. 8. Giving a talk in front of 500 people is less stressful than having to mingle with those people afterwards. 9. When you get on the subway, bus, or in the car, you sit at the end of the bench, not in the middle. 10. You start to shut down after you've been active for too long. 11. You're in a relationship with an extrovert. 12. You'd rather be an expert at one thing than try to do everything. 13. You actively avoid any shows that might involve audience participation. 14. You screen all your calls, even from friends. 15. You notice details that others don't. 16. You have constantly running inner monologue. 17. You have low blood pressure. 18. You've been called an old soul since your 20s. 19. You don't feel high from your surroundings. 20. You look at the big picture. 21. You've been told to come out of your shell. 22. You're a writer. And 23. You alternate between phases of work in solitude and periods of social activity. And there you go. Those are signs, telltale signs of an introvert. See you next time.